And we're back under green here for our Sprint Can-Am first main event of the evening. Levi Rose going to lead the field into turn 1. Sean Priest running second. Bill Lawrence will be third. Chris Oakes getting tucked to that inside lane. Start finish line here. Still side by side for second. Down the back straightaway. That 1W Chris Oakes gonna wrap the line and seems to get around this time, and he'll get second now. Turn 3 and 4 on the back stretch. This might be the lap. And Chris Oakes works for the lead. Less than 1/100th of a second separating the two. Sixth, side by side, coming out of turn 2. A lot of side by side action now down the front straight away. Sean Priest able to get around. He's gonna have to split some lap traffic here, get into the 22. But checkered flag waves, and Chris Oakes is your Can-Am Sprint Vintage winner for night 1 of your season opener. Levi Rose, the 65 second, the 71 of Sean Priest third, Bill Lawrence in the 11th. And we're back to green. Vance Cass leads the field into turn 1 here, holding on to his top spot here, but Insane Zane and Miguel Romo, his teammate, right behind him. 2 wrapping that low line as we got 3 wide on the back stretch. Entering turn 3, it's going to even it out a little bit. Jen Hall's trying to wrap that low line now in the battle for second. And 3 wide coming back across the start-finish line here. Insane Zane trapped in the middle with David the Hammer Fitman on his outside and Jen Hall on the inside. Oh my, and we're going to catch the leaders here for 3 wide. Jen Hall went all the way from the back. And in 3 laps is leading this field again. Zane leads back out a little bit. Wait, stop. And out of turn 4, Jen Hall will win our first hobby stock race of the 2024 season. And here we go. Make some noise for these Bandaleros as they get underway. Oh, and Dominic West going to turn it around in 3 and 4. Now we're side by side for the lead. Kenzie Parker with a run on the outside, looking to clear Sofia Medrano. Oh, and they both turn around in 3 and 4. And checker flag waves for Sofia Medrano, our first Bandalero event winner of 2024. She wins the Desert Valley Landscaping Bandalero event of the night. Truck drops off, we're building speed, and green flag waves in the air. Ron Cyril Jr. looking to hop to the outside early, getting around the first 2 rows. He's trying to clear everybody into turn 2 and has it. My goodness. From back to front in 2 corners. Ron Cyril Jr. in the 07. Jen Hall wrapping that inside line, trying to get the better run. Able to lead there, and she gets turned across the front straightaway. She gets turned around and into the front stretch wall. Caution is out here on lap 7 for the engines fire and green flag waves. We're back underway. And Cyril takes his spot back by less than a quarter of a tenth of a second is the difference separating the front 2 right now. And a big run from the 27 out of the corner, and he's going to take the lead here. Jeremy Smith with 6 to go to the lead now. We've just traded it back and forth all race. Here comes Dorman with a run on the outside of the 44. Not able to get it, tries drifting low, turns sideways, and Jeremy Smith wins our Right Way Heating, Cooling, and Plumbing Pro Stock main event 1 of the year. Hold up their speed through turns 3 and 4, and we are green here. Taking off into turn one, Gary Lavoie Jr. has an early lead. Calvin Catlin pressuring from the inside and has the speed and run. Gonna drive it down low, try and wrap the line. Comes up a little bit, but Calvin Catlin leads lap 1, 88. Gonna pass low now, moving into the top 5, and Bob Cram looks like he has an issue, flat tire possibly. He's sparking, he's going down into the infield. They're pushing him, they're pointing him to drive it down and hopefully keep this race under green. Now just a truck length separating David Levitt from Calvin Catlin in the battle for the lead. The 6C and the 28 coming off turn 4 now and down the front straightaway outside of Catlin. Catlin's gonna force low around lap traffic. Levitt gets a better run through the middle, doesn't have to slow up as much as Gillespie gets lap traffic, making a difference in our race. White flag in the air one more time around. David Levitt takes the lead, taking the white flag. Can Calvin Catlin battle back? He led most of the way, but Levitt with a huge run on these closing laps. He's going to push it through 3 and 4, but can't get there. David Levitt wins our first race of 2024 for the Thunder Trek Division, presented by Delta Trading Group. Wow. 50 laps to go in the evening. Thank you. Jumping out front from the outside, it will be Pat Bush in the 30, taking our lead on lap 1. Gonna get some 2, almost 3 wide action through the middle of turns 3 and 4 though. It's the battle for second. Pat Bush has about a 2-3 car length advantage. And Bonnet able to clear that time out of the back straightaway. Green flag back in the air. Nick O'Neill gonna push to the middle 3 wide and clears into turn 1. All the way to the lead, that 88. He's being followed by Brian Harrington Jr. in that 73 and the 23 of Bryce Bonnet. Bonnet working low, but Harrington gonna get around for second here. Up on that lap traffic, it's gonna be 2 cars, Dan Clark the 0 and 30 of the 30 of Pat Bush. This is where things get interesting. Pat Bush trying to make a pad on Dan Clark, driving it low. Oh, it gets side by side with Nick O'Neill, who has to slow up just a little bit. As both the 88 and 73 work their way around lap traffic here. And Nick O'Neill wasn't able to get the track championship last year despite his state championship. Gets it done here tonight on opening night. Brian Harrington Jr. will come in second to start his campaign. Brandon Bonnet will round out our top 3 and join them on the podium.